Hey, how are you? Before Shabbat, I want to share with you some of the light that I have learned this week, and it's together with a lot of pain. So there was a lady who was murdered, Tze'ela Gez, a mother that was on her way to give birth to her fourth child. And this is a very special week because it's the yortzeit of a few tzaddikim, including Rabbi Baal HaNes, and today is Lag BaOmer. It's the yortzeit of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the one who wrote the Zohar. And I want to share with you things that I have learned, the light that I have learned from this woman, Tze'ela Gez. So I want to say about her, okay. In one of her last videos, she says, I'm going to say it in Hebrew, then I'll try explaining it in English. אנחנו לא בוחרים את הסבל שלנו, אבל אפשר לבחור מה לעשות עם הסבל. We don't choose our pain, but we can choose what to do with the pain. We are allowed that it will be good for us in our lives. מותר שיהיה לנו טוב בחיים. תדאגו לעשות לעצמכם משהו טוב. Make sure that you do something good for yourselves. ואז הסבל יכול לקבל פנים אחרות. And then the pain will get a different face, a different picture. And then the pain can move. Okay? It can change. Okay, so we can't choose the pain that we're going to get, but we can choose how are we going to deal with this pain, how. And she says in her videos that you need to deal with your pain. If you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. Tze'ela Gez, she was a therapist. She was a therapist through movement, terapia בתנועה, and she learned CBT, and when she posts about herself, she posts a lot about therapy for fears, חרדות, okay? And a week ago, I heard from somebody else who said, no matter where you are in life, okay, you can choose to feel like you are a free person, even if you're locked up in the cage. Because where is your soul right now? If you're in pain, your body's in pain, could your soul be happy? Yes, your soul could be happy. Sometimes we need to just force it on ourselves, to just make ourselves smile. When you smile for a few minutes, you're actually causing your brain to think that you're happy, and it really helps to make you happy. But it's true that when you have the pain, you need to go through it, and sometimes you do need to go through therapy to get better. Okay, so I want to share with you what else I saw in one of Tze'ela's last posts. She says, surround yourself with light. Think about good things. Fill yourself with hope. Be around people that strengthen us and that see the light in us. Because we are all light. We are all created like that. From etzem briutenu, from when we were created with light. The point is not to be in the darkness. The point is to go through the darkness in order to get to the light. We need to go through that painful minhara. I'm trying to think of the word in English. The painful tunnel. We need to go through it, because in the end of that painful dark tunnel, there is light. And I was also learning from my friend Voa Malka, and I listen to her once a week at least. She teaches about happiness in Judaism. She was talking about actually how to deal with איך להתמודד עם מוות, how to deal with death. And right when someone dies, we say, we hope you rest in peace. So, Tze'ela Gez, I hope that you rest in peace. And it's so important for anyone who loses somebody. Yes, you need to cry over the person for 7 days, and there is a shiva, but it's so important to move on, because the people who pass away, they are in a good place. They are in heaven. They're surrounded with good, and it's hard for them to rest in peace when you don't rest in peace. Like us in this world, we need to rest in peace too. Okay? Which means is that we lose somebody, we need to get over it. We need to go through the therapy and go through the pain, and that's it. We need to be happy, and we need to celebrate life. That's what we need to do. Every day, we should just say thank you and celebrate, and everything that we have, every day that we have is a present. And we need to live in the moment, and yes, do things that are good for us, enjoy life. And I have a bunch of pages of things I have written down that I've learned, and I'll share a few with you. It's all about happiness and life tips. Okay, so there's a phrase I wrote in Hebrew, אני בבריכה של ברכה. I am in a pool of blessing. Well, it sounds better in Hebrew, but we should always know that we can be swimming in blessings. We need to just know how to move with the waves, because there's always going to be waves in life, and there's always going to be things that are going to be pushing us, and there's always going to be a pain that's going to come to our lives. That's what life is, and there's nobody that doesn't experience pain. There's nobody. I can promise you that. We just have to know how to deal with the pain and to deal with the waves. And anything that happens to us right now in the reality, it is an opportunity for me to change the future. What I'm doing right now, I'm actually changing the future. I'm fixing the future at this moment. What happens when someone is trying to make you angry or behaves in a way that will maybe hurt you? Have mercy on that person. Okay? Just have mercy. That's one of the ways to deal with it. Okay, so I want to talk to you a little bit about Shmirat Shabbat, keeping Shabbos. Keeping Shabbos is food for our soul. So I do know that some Jews who are listening to this don't keep Shabbos yet. And I just want to let you know that it's food for your soul. And you don't have to keep all of Shabbos. If you want to keep Shabbos, but it's too hard for you to start with it, just light the candles. Make Kiddush. Okay? Choose a few things for Shabbos. Shabbos is going to protect you. Okay? Shabbos, yes. Have challah. Enjoy Shabbos. Enjoy it. Hashem gave us Shabbos because He wants us to rest on Shabbos. Hiluchech tiyeh benachat. He wants for all of the food to be prepared for Shabbos. He doesn't want you to work hard. And this is exactly what we need for our soul. Hashem loves us, and He wants us to have a day of rest, to give to ourselves. And before I finish, I want to say something. When you are going through pain in life, okay, you should help others who are going through that pain too. Wherever you're in pain in life, איפה שכואב לך בחיים, תאירי ותתני לאחרים. Exactly where you're in pain, that is what you have to bring light to the world. Whatever you are missing, you give to the world. And you need to protect your soul and protect yourself. Chizki b'riche she'araich. And be yourself. Do your job in life. Because when you're connected to your job in life, then you're not busy thinking bad things about other people, because you're busy building yourself. I have so much more to share. And have a good Shabbos. And may you be blessed with love and light and everything that you need in your life. And all of your pain should be completely gone. Just Hashem should bless you with exactly everything you need. Shabbat Shalom.